What's going on, America? This is Blake. How y'all doing? Cold out here. Anyway, let's talk about the opioid crisis. This social phenomenon reached its apex during the presidential campaign, this recent presidential campaign, where I should have known better than that, where you saw politicians in front of millions of people talk about this pain that they felt behind the opioid crisis. From coast to coast, there's been a social gathering of the minds to save our children. Now, without saying it, but saying it, saving our children about saving white people that are dying, young white people that are dying from the drug overdoses. So this opioid crisis is another war cry to save these young white people that are killing themselves. And for those of you with immature minds, you need to open yourself up to the understanding of just what's going on. It is about race. It never stopped necessarily being about race, but at the same time, I have a perspective. I'm not going to just live my life out living on the edge because I'm uncomfortable dealing with things, so I'll just go stick my head in the sand. There's a lot of black people like that. I just ain't one of them. However, I'm not going to look the other way at what the fuck I've been seeing for so long, and it's been so clearly evident to me. So I have to continue to call it like I see it, like I understand it. And where there's a disagreement, which is all the more better, because then we can connect on an understanding of how to come to how we arrived at the points we arrived at. But anytime it's about race, it's emotional and oftentimes not in the best interest of those who live and think like sheep. It just is not, because it does not fit their mentality at all. So, yeah, I'm just parking myself some space. So anyway, yeah, think about it. There's never been a time you have presidential candidates looking to speaking in the name of the opioid crisis, where they want to help this generation of people that are lost, white people that is. So my whole thing is this real? Bottom line, is this genuine? I don't believe it is. I have no reason to believe it is. You know, now, in retrospect, let's go back to the Clinton era, where the attitude towards blacks and drugs was lock them up when the crack epidemic was going on, where you had blacks on a cover of pharmaceutical, or rather on Newsweek and on Times, and constant reminders on the nightly news: black people, crack, ghetto. By design, I believe, because I don't believe in conspiracies. Conspiracies can be proven, you know, and they put this shit out there to fuck up psychologically the heads of black people. You know, look at this negative imagery you see. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Generations of young kids grow up, that's the only way out. Okay, that's the way I'll go. You know, but it's like, so when blacks were going to prison for weed, now you got white boys making millions of dollars off of these dispensaries. It's all over the country. You know, the heroin opiate crisis, you got the this rise of emotional mass appeal to white people. That's what it's about, appealing to your own kind, that we have to do something about this. But when it was the shoes on the other foot, nope. You know, when it came to medical attention as far as drugs, nope, the shoe was on the other foot. It wasn't, you know, it was all race. You know, so I'm only calling it what it is, what it's always been. So I'm not saying nothing that's not new. Now, here's the thing. A black man, a white man can say the same exact thing that I'm saying, and I'm sure that there are factually enough that have. But when it comes out the mouth of a black man, it's something different. And they don't have a passive tone, even worse. It's different. It's hostile. It's threatening. Where does that come from? That's the white psychic creating hysteria to keep people divided amongst one another and or the facts, the reality. You look at the first cocaine laws in this country, the opioid and the against the Chinese, you know, keeping Chinese away from the white woman. The cocaine law, black men, turn of the last century, we acted differently under the influence of cocaine than white people did. We were crazed. We were raping white women. We were just crazed fiends. That was the media outlets, journalists, doctors of psychiatry. They were the teachers and founders of this bullshit. And they taught that. So when I look at the history of drug laws, that's what I see. That's what you see. And if you don't see it, you should look at it. Now, with that said, you might ask, do I care about the opioid crisis? No, I don't. What I care about is what's fair and what's right. I'm not advocating the opioid crisis. You're doing that. You got the government funds are doing it, and it's being done. I'm on the other side advocating other things that should be done. And I'm only playing the part that I'm able to, which is to have a fucking voice and call it like I see it, like I know it to be. This is all fact. Okay? All fact. Now, that does not mean that I am one of them people that I can't talk to anybody that's on the other side supporting that. That's stupid and immature and childish. That does not mean that there's some... The only thing that I hate is the hypocrisy and the cowardice. More than anything. You know, be a fucking man. But it's hard for a lot of people because they have something invested to be the type of people that they're turning into. You know, being weak sheep clones, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You know, I ain't looking to devalue or diminish people who have stuck needles in their arm, because no matter who the person that sticks a needle in their arm, the end results are the same. No matter what your nationality is, you know, no matter what your nationality is. But at the same time, don't expect for me to take the bait and start shedding tears when I see the bigger picture. When I see black men right now that are in prison for weed, when you got white boys, white political officials, the white power structure, governmental power structure, the same mentality, governmental power structure that instituted laws, drug laws against black men to keep them back. You are now allowing white boys to sell marijuana and make money off of it. Fuck you, period. Not doing it. Now, with that said, keep that in mind. We have to be able to talk about things that are uncomfortable. You have to. You can't stick your head in the sand or go to church and pray that it goes away. Let's all be brothers. No, let's tell the truth first. And then let's see how that brotherly thing works out. First, let's tell the truth. As you say, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? So help me God. Yeah, that's right. Straighten your back out. Get outside your comfort zone. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to continue to post these things. Anything for that matter. But this in particular, oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because it's painful, but it's truthful and it's factual. It's what it is. There's no way around it. There's no looking this way and looking that way. It's right there, fucking bullseye. Right in between the fucking eyes. It is what it is. You lied if you supported it. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, drug law 1994 to 96. Bill Clinton 1994 State of the Union. That $30 billion or whatever it was. That was geared to set black people back that were on welfare, even though there were more white people on welfare. Those drug laws were geared for black men only, which he now says it was wrong. Not that he admitted that he was wrong, but they didn't fit. Nah, you can't give a 30-year-old apology, a half-ass apology. Look at what you did. Look at what you did in Haiti. Where's all that money at? You took it, you stole it, and put it in your foundation. The Democratic machine. All you fucking sheep. Riding the wave of Hillary Clinton. When she was running for office, anytime she was asked about a black issue, she could barely respond to it. The poisonous lead water in Detroit. She could barely respond to it. She had all those black women that were shot down by the white cops on her campaign trail. Ain't that a bitch? This is the same evil bitch that want to lock her sons up, or her brother, those black people up 30 years ago. A lot of she supported, championed. Well, come on, you're going to go on my campaign trail, you know, because I need your vote. I need the black people to vote. So she was playing on the emotion of black people again. Nope. I don't trust none of you demons. No, I don't. There is no Democrat or Republican. No, she's a neoliberal anyway. Just like Obama. All y'all are one and the same. You know. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that little bit. And I am going to post this. So feel free to make comments. Let's try to come together as far as talking about it goes and see where it takes us. All right, word. Peace.